My friends and my family, this is Trevor Chapman. Modern day man, entrepreneur, achiever, purveyor of the good life, student of life, marketer. After over 10 years in business, tens of millions of dollars, I've learned this one thing. There's too much noise. It takes tactics and strategy. You can't buy it, you earn it through experience. Failure after failure hones the craft. You must become a warrior. It's time to run. The experience you can't buy. You had to have earned it. It's my turn to give back and contribute. I share all of my lessons from 7 to 8 and from 8 to 9 figures. We'll see if it goes from 9 to 10, but I'm gonna give it all to you. Consistency, persistence, dedication, vision, time, discipline, work. I'm gonna give it all to you so that you learn from where I failed and you learn from my experience. My brothers, this is your daily fuel.
Friends, happy day. This is Trevor. It's 2:48 a.m. We just got back from a family trip. We went up to Idaho and we celebrated tradition. A tradition that started 40 years ago with my mom's parents having an eggnog party that turned into a community celebration. I took my kids up this time and they carried on the tradition that my mom had as a child, which was being ushers, waiters, preparing the food, having conversation with adults. Having these ties to tradition is a necessary piece of identity. See, people who don't know where they came from, and I know this because I have an adopted brother, tend to lose on the formative years of identity some sort of advantage that others have that can fall back on the knowledge that they're the culmination, they are the last link in a chain of links that goes back to the beginning of the human species. See, it gives you this sense of power, realizing that the saber-toothed tiger didn't kill great-grandpa, that the Mayflower didn't sink when bringing great-uncle over, that the Inquisition didn't torture to death your great-aunt, realizing that life happened for these people, that a series of fortunate events occurred, and you are the outcome of that entire culmination of experiences, generations upon generations, gives you the knowledge that, hey, regardless of whatever religious or non-religious thesis you follow, you are good fortune incarnate. And because you are good fortune incarnate, you can do incredible things. And as you start to build your identity around the majesty of the miracle that is you, that can be proven by your very existence, when you start to recognize that, you act differently, you do more, you smile more, you see more, you help more. See, this is why tradition is so important. It connects us to the past. It bridges the time gap. It bridges the generational gap. It bridges all those gaps that would separate us and isolate us and move us away from each other. Embrace your traditions. Whether they are familial traditions, business traditions, cultural traditions, religious traditions, whatever it is, tradition is genetically ingrained within us. As humans, we enjoy participating in traditions, regardless of where they came from. Don't get caught up in the politics of whether or not Christmas is pagan or Christian. Don't worry about that. Move on from that. and recognize the miracle that you are, the culmination of life happening for everyone that came before you. And recognizing that you are the culmination of every one of these individuals' lives and the lives of the people that interacted with them and the lives of the environment and the lives of the atmosphere and the lives of the politics, just everything worked in tandem to bring about the good fortune of you being able to be born right here, right now, engaging in what you do right here, right now. And if what you do isn't noble enough to look that charge in the eye and say, hey, as the last link in this chain, I'm going to do something. If what you're doing isn't noble enough, then do more. And if it is noble enough, pat yourself on the back and still do more. All my love and all my respect. Until tomorrow, do more, my friends. Trevor out.